Hello students, good morning. How are you all today? I hope you are doing great because we are working very hard for you all. My name is Sabah Shaheen and of course you are familiar to me that I am your biology teacher. Welcome you all in this beautiful amazing class. Today I will continue biology of class 10th lesson number 1, that is life processes, where we'll be discuss about respiration. Let's start the class. Students, before moving to the topic, we must know what is respiration and why is it essential for us. So, respiration is the process of releasing energy from food is called respiration. Okay? And why is it necessary for us? Respiration is essential for life because it provides energy for carrying out all life processes which are necessary to keep the organisms alive. Okay? Understand all of you? Students, respiration is one of the most important life processes for living organisms. Now next we have types of respiration. One is aerobic respiration, second is anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration, it takes place in the presence of oxygen. That means here in this kind of respiration, oxygen is used and it occurs in mitochondria. The end product of aerobic respiration is carbon dioxide and water. This kind of respiration takes place in humans, higher animals and plants. Now next, second is anaerobic respiration. It takes place in the absence of oxygen. That means in this process oxygen is not used and occur in cytoplasm. End product of this kind of respiration is ethanol and carbon dioxide as in yeast or lactic acid as in animal muscles. Just for example, this kind of respiration takes place in yeast and bacteria. Next we have respiration in plants. Students, do you know, like animals, plants also need energy and plants also takes oxygen and release carbon dioxide. So the respiratory gases are oxygen and carbon dioxide. Plants get oxygen by the process of diffusion. Students, you have studied before that diffusion is the process in which the transfer of the gaseous and liquid molecules takes place from higher concentration to the lower concentration. Respiration in roots, plants takes the oxygen from the soil through the root hairs by the process of diffusion. Next, respiration in stems. In woody stems of plants have lenticels for the exchange of respiratory gases, but in herbaceous stem in which stomata are present through which respiration takes place. Next is respiration in leaves. Exchange of respiratory gases in the leaves takes place by the process of diffusion through the stomata. We know that about the stomata are the tiny pores which are present on the upper and lower surface of the leaves. Next we have respiration in animals. Students, we know that unicellular or multicellular organisms have different respiratory organs for the respiration. In amoeba, unicellular organisms, respiration takes place by the diffusion of gases through the cell membrane. And the aquatic animals like the fishes have gills as a respiratory organs. In the insects like grasshopper, cockroaches have tiny holes called as spiracles are the respiratory organs. Next we have human respiratory system, and here you can see this human respiratory system. The main organs of human respiratory system are nose, nasal passages, trachea, bronchi, lungs, diaphragm. The human respiratory system begins from the nose. Okay, you can see this, and our nose has two holes called as nostrils, and there is a passage behind them called as nasal passage, which is lined with the fine hairs and mucus. Okay, the dust particles are trapped by the nasal hair and the mucus. So the clean air goes into the trachea, okay, and this trachea divides into two bronchi. These bronchi connected to the two lungs. You can see this. These are the lungs, okay, and each bronchi divides in the lungs to form large number of smaller branches called as bronchioles, and bronchioles have tiny air sacs at their ends, which is alveoli, where the exchange of gases takes place. Understand of you? The diaphragm is a sheet of the muscle. You can see this. This is the diaphragm. Diaphragm is a muscular sheet which is occur below the lungs. It helps in the breathing in and breathing out. Okay, understand of you? When oxygen inhale, the diaphragm moves downward, and when carbon dioxide exhale, then diaphragm moves upward. So this is all about respiration, and now it's time for the homework. Learn about human respiratory system. Students, you all have to learn all these topics, because after the completion of the chapter 1 there will be online test for you all. So prepare all the topics of online classes of chapter 1. With this I end my class today. Enjoy your day. Keep on learning. Bye students. Take care all of you.